Key change, up. In my previous League of Legends videos, I listened to a lot of cinematic and dramatic champion themes. But for this video, we're gonna check out some happy champion themes from Neeko, Yuumi, and Milio. Let's go. Hello, I'm Lionmight. I'm a composer, music producer, and violinist for over 25 years. And if a professional musician's expertise interests you, you're in the right place. Now on to the music. Neeko, the Curious Chameleon. Yeah, true to her appearance in this video, this music immediately conveys a happy forest pixie vibe. Oh wow, this subdued nasal chanting is a total vibe. Wow, it's something magical and mystical, but also ancient, but also some sort of confidence. That guitar and bass mix is so clean. So grandiose and hopeful. With the use of microtones, a tabla, and those syncopated rhythms and melodies, and even a twanginess of the guitar kind of emulating a sitar. This is definitely based on traditional Indian music, and I'm all for it. Wow, that instant modulation is very fascinating. Also, yes, this is obviously a hybrid of the traditional Indian music and modern acoustic pop sensibilities. Wow! That was genius. That call and response from the violin and the dulcimer. A hammered dulcimer. Oh, wow. At first, they sounded like your bread and butter call and response, duplicating each other's improv line. But oh man, especially in this part, they were actually building up to the climax, which is, oh my god, what a great arrangement. Response, call and response. Here. Here's the build up. Key change up. Woo! Wonderful use of unpredictable chord changes in the end, especially this one. Suddenly pedal tone. This song is a force of nature. It's both hopeful, confident, but also mystical, magical, and playful. Wow, that was beautiful. Yuumi the magical cat. Fascinating. Yeah, I think I've seen Yuumi's sprite or portrait in the login screens at one time. Immediately conveys magical, like wizard-like, kind of like the Harry Potter vibe, this European magical sorcery vibe. Oh yeah, those bells. Either they are glockenspiels or vibraphones or a custom bell mallet keyboard thing. That's what contributes to making it sound magical. That is a very interesting scale. A cat doing parkour, like a magical cat leaping and jumping and maybe leaving trails of pixie dust or something. Beautiful clarinet line. Beautiful. Yeah, it definitely has that John Williams magical sound vibe. Also, at some parts, it evokes The Sorcerer's Apprentice by Paul Duka. But overall, it really gives me this playfulness. This magical playfulness at the very last part, especially. I feel like I'm being lifted very fast, high up into the air, like levitating, and I'm just passing all these magical spires and skyscrapers. This part. I'm flying! Yeah, the celeste, the instrument used for Hedwig's theme in Harry Potter. By default, it sounds magical and mysterious, and I think they used it pretty well here. Be the first to see my videos at least 1 hour ahead of everyone by supporting the channel via YouTube memberships or Patreon, and keep the videos coming. Links in the description. Milio the Gentle Flame. Fascinating. A magical fantasy rural folk village. Just waking up in the morning. That's the vibe of this. That sounded very medieval, especially at that reveal. Suddenly, we're seeing a bird's eye view of the entire kingdom. This is so adventurous sounding, especially because of that ostinato. It's really keeping the pace. A medieval village waking up in the morning. You can hear the shouting of the villagers selling their stuff in the market. Everyone just greeting everyone good morning. Children running the streets. This is the imagery I'm seeing here. And a passing troubadour or a medieval band of maybe 2 to 3 people are passing by. Uh-oh, a hint of danger. You just found the forbidden part of the forest, but you decide to enter anyway. Those pan flute breaths, They add so much vibe. Just shoo. That one. Shoo. You have unleashed a stampede of wild animals. Now they're running after you. You run as fast as you can. So beautiful. I feel like I just experienced an entire fantasy fable with that song within 4 minutes. And thus is the story of Milio, a noble but fantastical adventurer. Something like that. There's so much story happening here. You start in a medieval, quaint village, and then you move to a forest, you encounter danger, and then epic moments happen. Maybe an epic battle or a stampede or just, wonderful collage or montage of epic things happening. A grand adventure, and then it ends. You go back home. This part right here. Okay, yes, this part. It would just have been a standard Hollywood-esque symphonic masterpiece had it not been for that flute. That flute is definitely not a classical flute, not the metal flute you see in a regular classical orchestra. That is probably a native flute, either made of wood or bamboo, but it has this distinctive folk/rural timbre that really gives the entire piece its medieval folk/world music atmosphere. And if you remove that, it just becomes your standard orchestral fare. But oh my god, just the choice of instrument adds so much character to it. I really love this transition at the end. Wow, yeah, that is beautiful. Dun, 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 dun. You end with these acoustic, organic flutes and strings, and then you introduce that synth bass. Or if it's not a synth bass, those are probably scaled gongs, but they are played in such a mechanical manner that it gives off this synthesizer vibe. But oh my god, it's beautiful. Really love this combination of so many folk instruments. When I say folk, lots of world music or tribal instruments, percussion, especially that seed shaker at the end. That is not your usual maraca. That is most likely a seed shaker made of this ipil tree that can be found in the Philippines. But when you have it dried under the sun, the seeds inside will loosen and it can be like a shaker, like a tambourine or a maraca, but it's pretty much a seed pod. And the combination of the standard classical orchestra elements, but highlighting the folk medieval instrumentation is is a fantastic combination, especially it fits this theme that they're going for here. The songs I feature are based heavily on your collective voices, so use the comments or the suggestion form in the description. Now here's another video for you to enjoy.